Smith, Joe Ellis. Thank you very much. How you doing, everybody? Give it up for Jake. Thank you very much for putting this on and dragging all of our asses way the hell out here in the boonies. Hey, I don't mind being out here. My mother used to have a house up in Brownville, which, in case any of you don't know how to get to Brownville, you get on 95, you head north, and as you're putting the bullets in the gun and putting the gun to your head, you gotta take a right, and you got about a half hour left to go. And this is the part of Maine where the word dentist is a myth. No teeth at all whatsoever in Brownville, Maine. It's amazing. You walk into a gas station, see the girl behind the counter, and you're like, she's a good, 8.5. She's pretty, and then she smiles. Boy, what a tooth. I've never seen a nosedive from an 8.5 to a 2 so damn fast. Well, except maybe at a bar in Portland, but that's besides the point. I'm glad to see a lot of people here at this open mic. This is awesome. Much better than the last open mic where I went to, where even the host wasn't there. I showed up, just me and the bartender. Like, what's up? I am your host and entertainment for nobody. But you know what? I got the exact reaction from the crowd I was expecting, so A+ on that one. It was awesome. Stone cold silence. And of course, we get here tonight, and I love this place. This is awesome. If you ever need a quick $15, it's hanging on the wall. And the Asian porn in the bathroom is awesome. Asian porn in northern Maine.
Yeah.
Yes. Raises a lot of questions. I'm just saying. But it's nice having people here. I actually was at an open mic a couple weeks ago, and we had some nice pictures being taken by one of our fellow comedians. Everybody else's picture looked awesome and fantastic, really professional, looked like good comedians. But I still think mine was the best. Not because I looked like a professional comedian, but because if you look at it with the right amount of weed, I look just like a Ninja Turtle. So that was pretty awesome. Big fan of the Ninja Turtles. Go Mikey, the stoner of the group. Oh, come on, he smoked a lot of weed. All I did was swing around nunchucks and eat pizza. Which is basically what I do on the weekend. And it's very, very true. I had a thought the other day. I was putting away some sugar at work. I work in a restaurant. And I thought to myself, okay, sugar is inside of donuts, right? Donuts are inside of cops. Cops cause paranoia inside of me. So I think sugar leads to paranoia. Makes sense, right? Hey, if you watch the news, they make way worse points than that, so give me some credit. It's true. I've been with my fiance now for 13 years, which isn't too bad considering the fact that I'm 27 years old. And I do love her, but she's not the smartest girl in the world. She's starting to have weird isms. You know, like everyone has those isms, like that guy from Duck Dynasty says, "Hey, Jack," all the frickin' time. My girl actually looked at my daughter one day and said, "Good God, you don't have the common sense that God gave a goose." Common sense that God gave a goose? What the? If goose had common sense, they'd stop flying over the same area where their uncle got shot last year. If they had any common sense. And today she said another good one. She's like, "Take your 2 cents home." Take your 2 cents home? What? Isn't the term giving your 2 cents? Why would I want to take my 2 cents home? I'm supposed to give it. I think my grandmother lied to me. Really confused. She used to tell me to grab her paper bags. I don't know why. That's true. She also drove me nuts the other day. She called me up while I'm at work, freaking out because my daughter had locked the bathroom door with nobody in it. And I was like, well, honey, unlock the door. I can't. She locked it. I'm like, well, you see the little hole in the knob? Yeah. Take a paper clip and put it in the hole. And it'll unlock the door. But what did she do? Take apart the door handle. I'm like, you couldn't figure out how to put a stick in a hole? So does this mean that the hole has no idea when there's a stick going in? You know, she's woman, I'm male. You know. Just saying. So, in case you can't tell, I smoke a lot of weed. In case I was oblivious to any of you. I actually picked up a bag of weed not that long ago, a couple weeks ago, and then my car broke down on the highway, on the turnpike on the way home. Yeah, worst place to break down with a real big stinky bag of weed. Just a little tip. And when you break down the highway, you're like, okay, I gotta get it fixed. So I'm getting the car fixed, and it gets going amazingly. And I'm like, okay, just please, just make it over the hill, make it to the next exit, and I'll get a tow truck, I'll get you home. I'll go to church on Sunday. Just please make it over the hill to the next exit. So I'm going up over the hill, and I see the exit coming up over the edge, and all of a sudden, it fucking dies again. Ugh, so much for going to church this week. That would be 29 years in a row. Yes, I'm very religious. I also smoke weed as a digestive aid. And I also like chicken nuggets, which is often a problem, because sometimes I'll be looking down my lap after I pack a pipe, and I go, is that a piece of my nug or my nugget? Pack it up in your pipe and you smoke it anyways. No, that was the pink goo. That was not the pink gooey. Connor got it. I also play a lot of video games. I'm a big video gamer. And I like video games because you get to be kind of like the hero in a movie. You get to enact the role and do your thing, and you get to be the hero, and you get to save the world. Until reality sets in, and then you hear that little voice from the other side of the house. Dad, come wipe my butt. Please. That's when you know you're a 29-year-old stone loser sitting in front of your big screen TV and you gotta go wipe an 8-year-old's ass. That's exactly what that is. I'll finish up with this. I do have 2 children, as I mentioned, a boy and a girl, and the best part about kids is when they do something you want to get mad at them for, but you can't because it's too fucking funny. Like when my daughter one time lost to the bathroom while I'm going to the bathroom, and in case you don't have kids, you don't go to the bathroom alone ever again, just heads up. But my daughter walks in, she goes, Daddy, do you have a big penis?
What?
That is none of your business, young lady. Yep, you got a big penis.
What?
Or my favorite was when my son, going through my drawers in my bedroom, comes out with my wife's dildo. It's big, and it's green, and he's a big Star Wars fan. I'm a Jedi. Goes up to his sister, disappear. Daddy, it's not working. Hold on, you gotta turn it on first. That is my time. I am Joe Ellis. I'll give it back to you, Jake. Thank you all for coming out, and thank you all for that. Nice job, Joe. Give it up for Joe Ellis. Yeah. Good stuff. How long have you been doing this, Joe?
A year and a half now.
Year and a half now. It's just, it takes something. I don't know what it is. It takes something. All right. Little tip for you, Joe, is that you might be smoking too much weed if you ever said to yourself, wait, what was I doing? And then you realize you were smoking weed.
Yes. Many times.
Yeah. All right, you're next.